Robert Kelly was charged with sex trafficking, the Mann Act, RICO racketeering. They were very specific in their charge. And if you read the transcripts, if you read the appeal, you would know specifically what his charges are. You have to address the charge. Transporting a 17-year-old from state to state. That's what he's charged with. The government exhibit text messages, she texted Cheryl Mack her correct date of birth. Cheryl Mack proceeded to book her in travel from state to state to state to state. That's what they charged him with. That has nothing to do with anything that happened at the Dolphin Hotel. Nothing. So it doesn't matter how many times people lied about the age, what happened prior to that. The charge is very specific. You moved a 17-year-old across state line. That's what they have him on. That's not being addressed by anything that Larry thinks he knows, because he doesn't know shit about that. He's mind-fucking Robert and any idiot that listens to him. He's taking you on a worldwide tour all around the mulberry bush and the Dolphin Hotel, which is not what Robert was charged with. Whatever happened at the Dolphin Hotel has nothing to do with moving somebody across state line when they gave their correct date of birth. Her date of birth is on page, I think it's 19 of the government exhibit text messages. You do the math, it shows she was 17. She gave her correct date of birth to Cheryl Mack, who then proceeded to book travel for her. That is why the lawyers are not entertaining Larry. That is why they don't talk to him. That is why they're not taking his emails, because he's retarded. He's not giving them anything because he can't give them anything concerning what Robert was charged with. Now, the only thing that can counter what he was charged with is, was she supposed to be a witness to begin with? Witness tampering, witness interference is the only thing that can trump moving her across state lines. You have to have a brain. You have to use your brain at the highest. And you got to have sense enough not to listen to a con artist. You all are showing just how dumb you are. Listening to the man that actually flipped her into being a witness. And now he's trying to drag everybody back to the Dolphin Hotel and get you to focus on an insignificant part of what happened. Can the mother be charged? Yeah. I've read enough in those government exhibits that the mother can get charged. But that doesn't get Robert out of what he was charged with. He had her correct date of birth in her text message to Cheryl Mack. Now, do I believe Robert saw that? No, of course not. Did Cheryl Mack catch it? Of course not. She's busy. She's doing stuff. She's just booking the travel. She's not adding to see how old this person is. So to blame Robert covered her. Oh, he knew. That's what Cheryl Mack told them. He knew her age. All of us know that he did not know. He did believe she was 18, but unfortunately Cheryl Mack worked for him. She was booking the travel at his behest, and therefore he's got to take responsibility for that. They got him on a technicality, but they got him. Now, how does he get off? She wasn't supposed to be a witness to begin with. That's his way out. And anyone that had any sense, an ounce of sense, could see that. And only an idiot would return to the Dolphin Hotel and listen to the actual federal informant who flipped the star witness into being a star witness. All of that is evidenced by his own confession on his live with the producer of Precedence. Everybody's heard it. Everybody heard him say he did it. So now he's the savior. You guys really need to up your intelligence level, because it's embarrassing, absolutely embarrassing, for idiots to say, listen to Larry, he's a changed man, give Larry a chance, and give you access to bullshit, to mindfuck you even more, when this is the man responsible for bringing Azriel to the feds. A wild goose chase around the mulberry bush is where the grown little snitch is dragging everybody by their nose that is dumb enough to listen to him, that is dumb enough to think he has the answers. Levi Fakeli is an idiot. Lady D is an idiot. Sylvia is an idiot. And anybody else that has had this man on their platform and they are trying to sell him to fans and supporters of R. Kelly, they are either too dumb to have a smartphone, or they are in bed with the federal informant, and they've been working with him since the very beginning, but he put people on both sides of this to control the supporters. And if you look at what they've done, nothing has helped R. Kelly. Nobody's out here stomping the yard. Nobody's doing anything of any significance that is going to help this man. And McGee knows that, and he's exploiting all the dummies with the smartphone. Or he's been leading them the entire time. You need to be looking at Lady D sideways. You should have been looking at Levi sideways since day one. And Sylvia clearly has been in bed with Larry since day one, along with all of her crew. We see them in the chat. We see them praising him. We saw that they wrote him in prison, put money on his books, paid for his wedding, all kinds of stuff. They've always been with him.